Hi, this is my daily log, and welcome back to my channel. And uh, mm, this video is just for recap my Sunday and recap my May. It's almost the half of the year, and mm, it was a great experience to think about the agent uh, and I had a bad habit. I like I hurt my hand myself when I focus on something, and almost my hand is sometimes it was bleeding. So anyway, it means I've defocused fully, and sometimes I ran. Someone is chasing me. So first one for the what I did on May. The first one I made a hackathon in my bachelor uni, and it was a great experience with working with the Upstage education teams, and it's a great honor for me working with the JNU uni students. They have a strong potential to do improve their abilities and capabilities, and other I had a sessions to teach what's the what's the agent skill, and it took 2 hours for a day, and it's just a temporary session for just one time. The maybe first week May, but it was so great experience, and I was very nervous about that. It's my first time teach something in front of the many peoples, and with new topics. New topic, as you know that the agent and AI is rapidly changing now. So my knowledge will be outdated soon, but and then it's hard to chase the changes. So also there is so many factors to make me nervous, but I did well, I think. And then second one is I worked as a freelancer, and I was deeply focused on my task, and I met good peoples. They support me, and they give me the question, do you have any help like that? It was so helpful, and it made me touch it, and I want to join the teams. Yeah. Basically, I'm tech guy, and I think my biggest persona comes from the engineer things, and the area is changing now, and I think the programming something is the secondary language. The first one is maybe the machine language like I forgot the actual word. Anyway, when I watch it, the Y Combinator Andrew Ng's lesson, the the first generation programming language was the the machine, and then the second generation is a programming language, and which was my biggest persona. I've spent much time on that, and and the latest and third programming language is a model like machine learning, deep learning, like that. So I've studied the machine learning and deep learning when I was bachelor. I've studied that um, in the Caltech summer intern, and then when I was the postgraduate in Sheffield, I've learned machine learning and deep learning, and then small language model. Which was my dissertation topic. But I'm coming back to South Korea, and I've spent much time working with AI agent. Oh, now everyone use AI agent, especially in the programming guys. But I don't know the other domains. How many people use AI agent codex or Claude code? When I saw my bachelor uni guys, so someone used the Claude code or codex, but most of them don't use Claude code or codex when they do their work, and they are not computer science guys. So there is a gap between the tech guys and the engineering guys, and then other domains. But anyway, so I use AI agent, and I do build softwares, and because as I mentioned, my biggest persona is engineering things, but I'm thinking about give up or smallify, make it small. This persona, things changing. I'm builders. I do like to start make all my business, and my weakness and my strength is make it the perfect decision and deeply focus on something, not programming things, because when I know I'm not the world best programmer in the earth, but my background is researchers and sometimes sound engineers, and sometimes I was a programmer, and at this time I was a educator. Short. I start as a freelancer. So original my intent is I want to build my own business. That's why I start the freelancers, but I did not publish any app in the App Store. It's a paradox, but my my goal in the May is make it perfect hackathon, and make it and give people who's working with me a best value. So I did my best. I did my best. So I don't regret about not publishing my app, but it's time to digging the my stuff and my work. So anyway. So I'm thinking about give up the programmer persona. Things changing now. I saw many solo entrepreneurs in South Korea. They start their own business. Who was programmer in the big company or startups, and I want to join the game. But during the May and during preparing the hackathon, I realized that there is a lack of my experience working or collaborating with others, and making the plans, making strategies, and making big event. The one purpose of this year is just having position open to just make open position. It was so hard. It's so hard. But yeah. It's so long story. It's so long story. Yeah, sometimes I also feel ambiguous, and but anyway, I did my best. I finished Skillthon, which is the hackathon making agent skills with Upstage APIs, and yeah, I met many people, and I got help from many friends, professors, and Upstage education team. Thanks for them, and thanks for giving me help. And so next step is making my own apps, not systemize my obsidian board or LMS agent like that. I should keep thinking about that kind of things, and my strength is systemize something, but my weakness is over-systemize, and sometimes which looks like avoiding some important goals. So it's time to publish my app. It's time to show my app what I do, what I thinking about that. So this could be the goal of next month. So thank you. Have a good day.